Now, hello, a very warm welcome to you from every corner of the country you're watching us from. This is a Good Morning Kenya, and indeed, good morning. My name is Giverson Maina. We're coming to you live from the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, KBC Channel 1, from the Broadcasting House in Kenya's capital, Nairobi. We have news for you, but of course, just a cross-section of whatever happened yesterday or the day before today is that President William Ruto yesterday officially opened the ASK showground in Nairobi. Is ongoing, and of course, it's expected to go along even to the end of the week. And of course, we're expecting the burial service of one former former minister, of course, during the Kibaki's Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi's era, Dalmas Otieno, to be held in Migori later today. And of course, still ongoing lecturer strike enters a third week. Yes, and of course, universities workers, that a particular sector has been paralyzed. And of course, today, this morning, President William Ruto is expected to receive a credential from newly appointed envoys from across the country. That and even much more. But let's move on. Learning in public universities remain paralyzed for the third consecutive week as lecturers are vowed to stay put until the government pays 7.9 billion shillings, monies owed to them under the 2017 collective bargaining agreement. Addressing the media in Nairobi, Wasu and Kusu union leaders further rejected the Salaries and Remuneration Commission's claim that the government owes them only 624 million shillings. Appearing before the Senate Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Ogamba said there is a stalemate after the Salaries and Remuneration Commission indicated that 7.2 billion shillings of the 7.9 billion shillings was paid, accusing the lecturers of insincerity in their demands. Take a look.
Country are at a standstill as lecturers' strike persists for a third week now, with thousands of students affected by the paralysis.
We shall never be divided.
Speaking in Nairobi on Wednesday, University Academic Staff Union Secretary General Dr. Constantine Wasonga accused the government of reneging on its pledge to pay 7.9 billion shillings in the 2017-2021 collective bargaining agreement.
7.9 billion is non-negotiable. The only thing remaining is payment. And as you verify, get it, our members will be waiting outside. So you better expedite the verification.
Despite Vice Chancellors having warned staff to return to work or face disciplinary action, union officials remain defiant.
You are our colleagues. I've never seen headmasters or principals of secondary schools issuing ultimatum to NAT or Kupet. Who bewitched you? Get hold of the skunk and slay it. Don't run away into these threats, threatening our members all over the place. It is their right to be paid.
His counterpart, Kenya University Staff Union Secretary General Charles Mukwaya, faulted the Salaries and Remuneration Commission for what he said is misleading the public by stating the government owes them only 624 million shillings.
The Salaries and Remuneration Commission's claim of a mere 624 million shillings as the outstanding amount for the 2017-2021 CBA is a gross misrepresentation of a settled legal facts.
Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Migos Ogamba says the 7.9 billion shillings being claimed by lecturers in the 2017-2021 collective bargaining agreement is suspect.
SRC informs us that that amount of 7.9 billion has been paid to the extent of 7.2 billion, leaving a balance of 624 million. So there is a question of how much is outstanding between what the unions are asking for and what the government is saying is owed.
Ogamba said the court directed the strike to be called off to allow for reconciliation.
The union makes us strong.
Now, away from that, the Kenya National Union of Nurses has condemned an attack on striking nurses in Siaya County, accusing the county government of hiring the goons to intimidate the striking workers. The union's Secretary General Seth Panyako says the nurses will not succumb to intimidation, warning that their demands must be met by the county government of Siaya before they resume work. Siaya non-officials say about 20 nurses were injured during the fracas. In Siaya on Tuesday during their continued strike outside Siaya County government offices. The nursing fraternity on Wednesday came out guns blazing. The Kenya National Union of Nurses, led by Secretary General Seth Panyako, faulted the attack, warning that unleashing terror on the nurses will not cow them to end the strike.
That you must desist from using an orthodox method, crude, unconstitutional, and barbaric method of resolving the issues that affect the nurses of Siaya County government.
The nurses decried non-remittance of statutory deductions, failure to implement the Salaries and Remuneration Commission circular, and delays in honoring their collective bargaining agreement.
Itakuwaje leo unaenda mbele, mnavunja mmoja wetu, unawapiga, wanavuja damu barabarani wakidai haki, ili hali hawa ni wauguzi.
If you do not resolve these issues, then you may end up deploying these goons to serve the people of Siaya, if that is what they want.
This as non-officials, Siaya chapter, a section of MCAs, Siaya Passenger Service Vehicle Union officials, gave an ultimatum for the arrest of perpetrators of the attack.
If they cannot engage with the executive, we as assembly are ready as the health committee so that we can hear their grievances and see the way forward how we can solve it.
We want to say that if some of our members got involved there, we shall take action with an immediate effect.
Whichever goons, we will not bend or we will not be subdued to the efforts and the strength of goons.
To our governor, sisi tunaomba tu tusikize, our grievances tusikize, sisi hatuna ubaya. Ukishatumiza tu grievances zetu, sisi tutarudi tu makazi, hatuna ubaya.
They said senior Siaya County government leadership cannot escape scrutiny for allowing goons to access the governor's office shortly before the mayhem.
We urgently want a public apology by the county boss, the governor of Siaya, Wakili James Agri Orengo, to the nurses of Siaya and also to the nurses of Kenya.
20 nurses are said to have sustained injuries and 5 mobile phones were stolen during the melee. Now, the National Police Service Commission and the National Police Service have warned against engaging in graft ahead of the start of the police recruitment exercise scheduled to kick off this Friday. In a joint media briefing, they revealed they plan to recruit 10,000 police constables across the country during a 5-day exercise. National Police Service Commission Chairperson Dr. Amani Kamora and National Police Service Inspector General Douglas Kanja urged the recruiting teams to ensure they uphold high standards of professionalism and integrity when conducting the exercise. Further, they called on all investigative agencies to monitor the recruitment exercise and anyone found demanding bribes or engaging in acts of graft to be held accountable. The 5-day exercise will be held between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m.
The recruitment that of police officers that is about to commence, that will be commencing on Friday 3rd. The officers have been here the whole day. They have actually been taken through the motions, the training of what is it that we expect them to do well in the future. I also want to warn the public that if there is anyone who is going to be involved on matters corrupt practices, both the giver and the taker will have their time in the court.
We have been in discussions with as a commission and agreed on the general roadmap, the frameworks and the parameters to use in order to deliver the 10,000 constables within the shortest time possible.
Now to the corridors of justice. Former Kiambu Governor Ferdinand Waitito will remain in custody after the High Court declined to review his bond terms, rejecting his plea to deposit 53 million shillings in cash instead of a bank guarantee. Justice Lucy Njuguna ruled that the terms were fair and based on evidence presented, adding that no further applications would be entertained. She has directed the councils to focus on the appeal, which must be concluded within 120 days. Our reporter Letua Debra has the details.
During the mention, Waitito's lawyer told the court that their client was unable to raise the required bank guarantee of 53 million shillings and instead sought permission to deposit the amount in cash. The request, however, was turned down, with Justice Lucy Njuguna cautioning that further applications will only delay the case. She reminded both the defense and the prosecution that the appeal must be concluded within the 120-day period already set, noting that some of Waitito's co-accused remain in custody and have raised concerns about the slow pace of the case. The former governor was convicted alongside his wife Susan Wangari on corruption-related charges, now faces an upper hill battle as his appeal awaits.
There's only crime.
Elsewhere, Egypt Power Company Director Yasser Abdel Wahab Mohammed was arraigned at Milimani Law Courts, where he denied charges of obtaining 2.3 million Kenya shillings from Nasra Ibrahim and the false pretenses to import a water filtration machine. The court heard that the alleged offense occurred between March and November 2024, with the prosecution seeking bond terms commensurate with the amount involved, with the defense arguing it was a business dispute and not fraud. The magistrate released him on a cash bail of 200,000 Kenya shillings and ordered him to deposit his passports. And former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko has scored a major victory after the High Court ordered the Asset and Recovery Agency to unfreeze 537 million Kenya shillings over alleged money laundering. In his ruling, Judge Nixon Sifuna said Assets and Recovery Agency failed to provide sufficient evidence linking the funds to criminal activity, ordering the agency to immediately release the money to Sonko.
The court has finally said whatever money that has been frozen for the last 5 years belonging to Governor Sonko is part of his property. Article 40, sub-article 3 of the Constitution vests in every Kenyan, every one of us.
Finally, the land case fraud against Rafas Kihara, a former assistant county commissioner, proceeded virtually at the Rumuruti Law Courts after the magistrate cited health issues. Kihara is accused of forging a land transfer document for Pase Sipili Ndonyoloi block, allegedly signed by its rightful owner Christine Wangari Gachege, and later presenting it at the Rumuruti Land Registry. He also faces abuse of office, and the matter will proceed in a hybrid format.
Now, Kenya and China have concluded talks on the elimination of tariffs on agricultural products destined for the Chinese market. President William Ruto says Kenya will partner with China in developing and expanding logistics and processing capabilities through export processing zones.
To quadruple tea exports to China by the year 2030, which is a 1.4 billion person market that offers huge trade potential to Kenyan farmers. But to achieve this, some of the agricultural products exported to China, such as tea, coffee and avocados, need unlimited access to the Chinese market. To enable this, Kenya is working with the government of China to ease access to its market.
We have just concluded agreement with the government of China, with the African continent, on elimination of tariffs on all our agricultural products, from tea to coffee to avocados to macadamia and all the other products.
To expand and create jobs with more opportunities to locals, Kenya is turning to the private sector to improve export facilities and surrounding infrastructure.
Products that will be manufactured in our special economic zones in Kenya, there will be an exhibition for those products here for other markets. There will also be an exhibition for other products from other parts of the world. And I must congratulate the investors who have demonstrated confidence in Kenya by putting this investment.
Speaking during the laying of the foundation stone for the China-Kenya International Commerce Center a mixed-use development project at the Jamhuri Showground in Nairobi. President William Ruto said the project, which is promoted by China Plaza Group, aligns with Vision 2030 and the bottom-up economic transformation agenda.
These friends, the investors who have confidence in our country, they are going to invest 5 billion shillings in this facility, and it is because we have worked on making sure that those who want to invest in Kenya will know that there is a stable economic environment.
The 5 billion shillings project spans more than 68,000 square meters.
Now, architects are calling for urgent police action to decentralize development projects and strengthen professional accreditation in the built environment sector. The Architectural Association of Kenya is also calling for incentives to encourage development projects in the counties. Regina Manyara has the details.
Kenya currently has an estimated 1,500 accredited architects and 1,000 quantity surveyors, with the majority concentrated in Nairobi and Mombasa, leaving many counties underserved.
Level of getting someone who at the degree level and can be accredited as architects, as planners, as quantity surveyors, that's what is missing. We still have few numbers up there.
This has resulted in high numbers of substandard structures, weak enforcement from building codes, and limited access to professional services.
And the fact that our cities are currently growing without plans, without architects, should not be an opportunity, and at the same time, it should be a red flag that whether we are in the space or not.
The Architectural Association of Kenya President, Architect John Dega, says stronger county-level projects will not only spread economic opportunities, but also provide critical pathways for graduate architects and engineers to practice and grow their careers.
You know, each and every county has got a major urban area that has been developed either as a municipality or as a city. We must attract the professionals to come down and work with the county so that we can have sustainable urban development.
We're aware of the challenges, particularly the land question along the waterfront, but we are committed to unlocking this potential.
Further, architects want deliberate policies that incentivize investment and projects in the counties to foster better infrastructure, fairer distribution of contracts, and stronger collaboration between the counties and accredited professionals.
According to the NBI, that's the National Building Inspectorate, up to 80% of our built environment is irregular and do not involve professionals. It is not possible for us to urbanize appropriately or even get close to our decarbonization goals if we do not use professionals from the word go.
With Kenya's population set to double over the next decades and drive demand for infrastructure, public spaces, and better housing in light of climate change, experts warn that without professionalism in this particular building and construction niche, the cases of unsafe buildings as well as stalled projects is likely to rise. Some of the issues that are going to be put into perspective in the ongoing AAK annual convention that is taking place right here in Kisumu City, Kisumu County.
Now, thank you, Regina Manyara, for the report all the way from Kisumu. And now let me take you to sports. This is what happened in case you didn't watch. This was a spectacular Champions League showdown yesterday or yesternight. And now this is what happened. Karabag FK beat FC Copenhagen 2-0. And Union's Galois and Newcastle 4-0. Newcastle beat Union's St. Galois 4-0. And that is good performance by, of course, Newcastle from England. And Monaco versus Manchester City, they went a draw of 2-2. And of course, Arsenal versus Olympiacos. Arsenal fans, congratulations. But as they say, ni kama mliangukia 2-0, 2-0. Ni kama waliangukia. And then Barcelona, of course, versus Champions League. Barcelona succumbed to defeat 2-1. Paris Saint-Germain beat Barcelona 2-1. And of course, Bayer Leverkusen and PSV Eindhoven, they went a draw of 1-1. Borussia Dortmund beat Atletico Club 4-1. Yes. And of course, Napoli versus Sporting a CP. Napoli won this game by 2-1. How about Villarreal versus Juventus? They went to, they squared in a draw of 2-2. Arsenali, ni kama waliangukia hii game. As the director is saying, I agree. I really agree. That's all we have for you. My name is Givas Maina. Indeed, you've been having a good morning from here. Good morning, Kenya. You're watching KBC Channel 1 from the broadcasting house from the Kenya's capital, Nairobi. Indeed. The next show, the next part of the show, you're going to be steered by Vivian Ndegwa and, of course, Mike Migwi. Good morning, Kenya. See you and bye-bye.
There we have it. That is our first guest right here on Entertainment Thursday. As you've heard, he is a talented musician. You know, he's got the voice, he's got the skills with the guitar. I mean, he's got it all. He is the one and the only Kahuti. DJ nisaidie kupiga kelele. Come on. How you doing? How you doing, Kahuti?
How are you?
I'm good. You're well?
Yeah, I'm well.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show. This is your very first time on Entertainment Thursday.
Yeah.
Karibu sana. All right, talk to the people back at home. Let them know who exactly Kahuti is.
So I'm Kahuti. I'm a Kenyan musician, majorly playing Afro-pop, Afrobeat music. I am a guitarist. I love style, as you can see as well. Yeah. So basically, that's Kahuti.
That's Kahuti, a musician, a fashionista, all-rounded for sure. So you mentioned you do Afropop music. That's what you major in mainly. Is there a reason behind that?
Majorly because Afropop, Afrobeat is upbeat. I love some upbeat music as much as I love kuimba na emotions na nini. Napenda the groove.
Yeah. When did you get into the scene?
So I was in a band previously from 2019 up until this year. And then this year I started my solo journey. As Kahuti.
Yeah, so you were in a band for the last, that's around 5 years. And then now you've taken off as a solo artist, as Kahuti. Is there a reason behind, you know, you deciding I'm going solo now, and how has that started off for you?
I think it's just majorly growing as a person, as a musician. And so far so good. I like it, I love it, because at least I have been able to like connect with myself more, discover a lot about myself in the artist side.
So it's a good journey. It started off well for you.
It has started off well.
You actually have an EP, a new one. We'll talk about it. But let's talk about the song that we just got to watch and also have you play for us. That is Bilawe. Tell me about Bilawe.
So Bilawe is a song. It's a love song. But if you listen to it, it's like it has conflicting ideas. It's a song about how I want to be with my partner. But at the same time, huyo dema anisumbua. Kuna venye simuelewi. Mara nasema anataka, mara nasema anataki, you know. But at the end of the day, like, I still want to be with her, It's a song about that.
Yeah, is it out of a true life experience?
Well,
These events are.
Some of it, some of it not.
So partly
ni mimi, partly ni kuwa Delulu.
Delulu is the Solulu, as they say. My DJ has a question for sure, I know.
Yes, I do. How are you, Kahuti?
I'm good.
I like your music so much.
Thank
you mostly play like love songs, because I've heard your EP. So when you were in the band, did you used to do this kind of music, or this is just new because you're doing your solo career now?
We used to do like something close to this, although I have done a bit of changes here and there on the kind of music I do, but I have borrowed some of what I was doing there, because also I was the same person in the band, so
And what inspired you to like start this solo career? Because it's a big step when you leave a band, a group of people you've been playing with for some time, now to pursue your solo career. How's it been, and what made you decide to do that?
So we had a sit down with the band and decided that each and every one of us can now start their solo career. We don't have to like be together, because now, you know, as you grow, priorities change. This one wants to do this, I want to do this at my own time, at my own pace. And yeah, so far it has been nice. Actually, recently, when I was releasing the EP, Soul Generation, I've been doing publishing and distribution of my music. So it has opened some paths for me that I did not have before, which is going quite well, actually. Yeah.
All right, that bit where now you're publishing with Soul Generation, how did that happen for you? Were you the one who went out looking for them, or they came for you?
So I reached out to them. I saw that they were having new signings for publishing and distribution, and I was like, I have an EP. Like, could you be willing to publish it for me, have a listen and tell me? And they were like, yeah. They love my work, and we got down to business.
Oh, nice. I like that. I thought they're the ones who came for you. So it's a good thing to know you went out looking, you know. And they say most times, you know, you just don't sit and wait for things to happen. Just try and push those doors. If they say no, then they've said no, nothing is changing in your life. I mean, you are still the same.
Yeah, for sure.
But what if they say yes? So that's a really good point to note, that just go knock on those doors.
Yeah.
It does not matter. Now, let's talk about the EP. Tell me the title of the EP and how long it took you to put everything together.
So the EP is named Boy Lover. It's generally Lover Boy flipped backwards. It's an EP about love stories, love chapters, like how there are ups and downs in love. For how long it took me, I started writing it somewhere about last year. I was supposed to release it actually on March, but I kept on adding and changing things up until about around at August, where I felt like now the EP is ready. I have exactly what I want. It sounds exactly how I need it to sound. Yeah.
What was the vibe of the EP, or is it just that, like a lover boy, or is there a particular vibe to the EP that is constant to all the songs?
All the songs are talking about love, first of all. Second of all, there is a constant sound of Afropop and Afrobeat. They are chill songs, calm songs. Yeah.
So that's
basically the summary
of the EP.
Of the EP.
All right. You've done this collaboration with Kinoti. Feel the love. Feel the love with Kinoti. Tell me about that collaboration. It's a beautiful song, by the way. So tell me about how that collaboration came to be.
Okay. So I just reached out to him. Me and Kinoti have been boys like for the longest time. So I was like, I have a song. I was actually to do a different song with him, Take Me Slow. But he had Feel the Love, and he was like, no, I'd love this one. I've had that song since around 2019.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just like somewhere mahali kwa shelf tu nimeweka, and I was like, this is the right time. So when he came to studio and he heard the song, he was like, I want this one. And it didn't even take him long to like jump on it. Then we built onto it, made it into like now what it sounds. And I loved what we actually made. I love it. It is one of the fast moving songs in the EP.
Yeah. And you know, you mentioned that you had that song from 2019.
Yeah.
So all these years it was just somewhere, seated somewhere too. You've written it, you've recorded it, but it's just somewhere. Or you've just written it.
I've just written it.
You've just written it. It's just somewhere. You know, I would love to know what goes on in the mind of a creative, a musician to be specific, when you know you're doing songs and then you just put it aside. Like, when do you decide that now, 5 years later, 6 years later, this is when I think this song is ready for the public? Or just how does that happen? It's
a lot of things. Well, like one could be, what's the market like? Will they actually embrace this kind of music, or will they not? Is it ready for the market yet, or is it not? Sometimes that can influence. Also, a song could be, you could be feeling that this song is big, but it is not yet ready to get out, like to be released. I could release it and it is a flop, like because I am not like ready to push it. Sometimes it is also about maybe like how now I was working on a body of work and I was like, now this is a perfect fit. At that time it wasn't a perfect fit, but now it is a perfect fit. And also now when you see Kinoti came around for that same song, it was like, yeah, this song, I would want it. And when he gave me like the collabo, it now sounds complete. It is just like different things influencing how you get to that decision of releasing that specific song. Because I will say there are also other songs that I would have wanted to make it into the EP, but they did not, like they were not sounding like it. And I know for sure after some time they'll be out.
So it just depends with the season that is going on at that time. And this is this a decision you solely make, or do you have people that you consult on? Is this the right time for this song?
Some I'll consult, some I'll make on my own, some I'll do like, you see how people do product testing. I'll just randomly play the music to people and they'll give me feedback and I'll know, yeah, this one is going to make it. This one is not going to make it. They don't have it. Not many people are vibing to it. So
I'm sure my DJ will agree with me that we are at a time when, you know, people are really embracing live performances, acoustic music like the one that like what you're doing, you know, with the likes of Kinoti, yourself, the likes of Keithan, you know, there's a wide range of musicians who are doing almost the same kind of vibe when it comes to their music. And I feel like right now people are embracing it more than they would have back in the day. For sure.
Because there are like many places where you just need to be chill, like you're with a few people. You don't need that loud over-the-top music, but acoustic music is actually pretty good. And I like your style of music. This is new. This is it's not something that's been around for some time. And I can see this one will go far because it's new. No one else is doing the same thing, or if there's somebody else doing, you're few here in Kenya right now. They're not many.
So you also feel like people are like accepting it more now.
Actually receiving it much more. I think also because we are many, like we are coming as a force, so it is easy to convince people that this is nice.
So the market is good right now.
The market is nice.
Because with your kind of performances, I feel like it works more with an audience, you know, so I think it's easier maybe for your kind of music to get gigs whereby you're going to perform to people, because it's a bit more appealing. I don't know, that's just my thinking. I feel like right now, and there's a group of people who want this kind of music, so whenever there's a gig of such, you know, people show up, you know. I've attended Keithan's events and people show up in numbers, and it's beautiful and it's amazing. So is this something you're looking at? Are you looking forward to putting up your own show?
I actually have an upcoming show on the 18th of this month. It's my own show, my first show to be performing solo. And I'm so excited. It has received so much positive feedback. Like on the first day I put up tickets, like they were sold out in 3 hours, and I had like to change the venue so that I could actually now accommodate more people. So it is something nice that I'm looking forward to. I'm so excited to be performing for the first time.
Go ahead and plug it. Where is it happening? What time? You know, plug it.
It's going to be at Hive Pastries at Thika from 12 to 7. Kinoti will be performing. We'll be performing the same song, Feel the Love. Ochiko, who was on my EP as well, will be doing both of us with him.
So this is your first ever show?
My first solo show.
That's really amazing. The fact that you just went solo the other day and things are up and running for you.
Yeah,
So umesema wewe umekuja utaki mchezo, umesema hii game lazima ikutambue.
Lazima mtambue.
Amazing. So since you're someone who does live music, acoustic music, how about you do something for us and then we come back and finish up. So take it away. Play us something.
So this is Take Me Slow.
Take Me Slow. All right.
Nipeleke pole pole, walala pole pole. Nipeleke pole pole, pole pole pole. Nipeleke pole pole, walala pole pole. Nipeleke pole pole, pole pole pole. I wonder why I'm falling. I wonder why I need you, maybe. Umeniseti na uchawi, no wonder mimi sitosheki kweli. Fiti na mimi sipendi, baby yaki on a daily basis. Hii mapenzi siyo steady, and I need you to step up, baby. I need you to take me slow, twende mos. And I need you to take me slow, twende mos. Nipeleke pole pole, walala pole pole. Nipeleke pole pole, pole pole pole. Nipeleke pole pole, walala pole pole. Nipeleke pole pole, pole pole pole.
Kahuti himself. Kahuti, say goodbye to the people as you let them know where to find you on social media, where to find your EP and your music in general.
So you can find my music on all major streaming platforms from YouTube, Spotify, Deezer, Apple. Also, you can find me on all social platforms at Kahuti_. Cheers, it was nice to be with you guys.
It was a pleasure having you on the show and all the very best as your career just takes off.
Thank you.
All right, we take a break. Don't go too far. We'll be back to continue with Good Morning Kenya Entertainment Thursday.
No wonder mimi sitosheki kweli. Fiti na mimi sipendi, baby yaki on a daily basis. Hii mapenzi siyo steady, and I need you to step up, baby. I need you to take me slow, try the most. And I need you to take me slow, try the most.
malolata. Happy boss, happy actor. So never give me ball under. Oh, yeah, come take a picture. Right, you're young fire. Oh, yeah, follow my instruction. Wale me ba, wale me ba, wale me ba. Wale me ba, wale me ba, wale me ba. Like a mess. Cut the smoke cannabis. Doctor say make a pop on this. Make me fly like say I'm Aladdin. Come bring some kind melodies. I'm a messy self, no do pass like this. So many things inside of my jeans. I swear down the beatings. Like LMS. Come they move like a disco. One nick in my lolata. Happy boss, happy actor. So never give me ball under. Oh yeah, come take a picture. Right, you're a young fire. Oh yeah, follow my instruction.
A grown woman who we took abroad to study, then she decides to get a baby and keep it a secret for God knows how long.
Don't owe you any explanation.
Are you Chris? Unajua mimi ni nani? If you don't let me go right now, my friend, you are in trouble.
You need to come back. I feel like something bad is gonna happen.
Itisha alafu nilalishwe chini, wacha ikae.
I want to go home.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
I don't trust her one bit.
Lucky, right?
Relax.
A goal is an objective. It's a clear picture of what you want to do or who you want to become within a given time frame. Like you've said, many of us have got big dreams, but then some of these dreams are not within the scope of what we can achieve.
Okay.
So after that, is it realistic?
But the reality is some of these ambitions never come to realization. And we have heard of many people who had great ideas and concepts and ambitions, but they didn't even actualize them.
If you are having this conversation 3 years from today, what has to have happened in your life, both personally and professionally, for you to be happy with your progress?
Indeed, you're watching Good Morning Kenya's Entertainment Thursday, where, as I said in the morning, we are elevating your feel-good because why not? My name is Mike Migu, and now we get in yet another conversation, and this regards the power of purpose and the whole art of having it all. What does that mean? What is purpose that we are talking about? And the aspect of having it all, quote unquote, this all we are talking about, what is it? Lucini Donzo is a retired captain, a business coach, and author, and joining me today to talk about this matter. Welcome to Good Morning Kenya.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I appreciate you for inviting me.
Karibu sana. Let's get into it. When we talk about, first of all, the power of purpose, or the purpose itself,
Yes.
what are we talking about?
We're talking about knowing exactly what you was put on this earth to do. I think a lot of people don't know exactly what they was put on this earth to do. So one of the things when I talk about purpose, I talk about every day waking up and walking into the purpose of your life. It doesn't have anything to do with money. It's more of that sense of empowerment to yourself that you get at the end of the day, the fulfillment. So yeah.
Is it the same as finding meaning in your life?
Yes, it's the same as finding meaning to your life, yes.
So this is the same as having something to which your life, on which it pivots on, like it's a source of energy and direction.
Yeah, it's heavily on energy and direction, because I think when you understand what your purpose is, you know that no matter what you're going through, whether it's struggle, whether it's trial, tribulation, you know that is your purpose. For me, one of my purposes is be one of the greatest speaker of all time. So everything that I do, even if I don't get a particular speaking engagement, I always find means to have different engagements that leads toward my purpose, which is to be a world-renowned speaker. So yeah, so is that fulfillment that every day I wake up and I try to do so, yeah.
To a young person who is watching us right now, and we're talking about this aspect of having a purpose in life, how do you identify that purpose that we are talking about?
The first thing you have to ask, what does success mean to you, right? You have to define success to yourself. And the best way I tell people how to do this is try to define success, what success means to you in 7 words or 10 words or less, right? The more you're precise about it, the more you understand exactly what your purpose is. So I'll tell you what my purpose is: to inspire millions through speaking. It's 5 words, right? So right now, what am I doing? Inspire millions through speaking. So when you define your purpose, when you want to define your purpose, you have to ask yourself, what does success to me means? Once you have defined what success to you means, you dive a little deeper and you now put it on paper in words. And when you are 5 to 7 to 10 words, then it becomes so much easier. Everything around you aligns. Everything that I do aligns with my purpose, which is speaking, writing books is a form of communication, all these different things, right? Being in the Army, I was speaking, I was leading soldiers, right? So that was part of my purpose. Yeah.
At what point in life can one identify their? Is there an age to which that you can say, now at this age I'm supposed to have found my purpose, I'm supposed to have found my direction, or it's something that comes out of the blues? One day you wake up and you're like, oh, I have a purpose in life.
I don't think there is an age, because for me personally, I defined my purpose after I had a grand mal seizure where I dislocated my left shoulder, broke my right shoulder, and I was in a coma, right? That's when I found my purpose. My purpose was always to be a commissioned officer and to be a general in the Army. So I would say your purpose, it depends on the age, right? It depends on what happened in your life, but there's no definite age that one discovered their purpose. It can be at the age of 12, it can be at the age of 26, or it can be at the age of 32. So that particular aspect of your purpose, there's no definite age. It depends on that person. Yeah.
Is it defined by life experiences?
I believe so. It's defined by life experience, because mine was defined by life experience. And I think the way my life shifted, that really changed my perspective, that I was more than impacting lives in the military. I was more on impacting lives worldwide, globally. Yeah.
When you identify that purpose in your life and the direction that you wanted to take, how has that over time influenced how you approach life, your perspective to life itself?
Man, it has influenced a lot, because I look at people different. I look at how can I be a person of value instead of being an individual that just, want to take from people. Every room I go in, every friendship I establish with people, I always ask myself, what is that form of value, Lucini, that you can bring that aligns with my purpose, in form of business, in form of speaking, in form of coaching, in form of mentoring. So I think, I look at people different, and I respect people a little bit more, because I know everyone ties into my purpose. Yeah.
So it also regards how humans relate. But then again, the question here is, I've identified my purpose. Does it really change how I relate with others with regards to what I want in life, or I just want to go my path differently?
I think it does. It does how you relate to others, because for me, when I was younger, I've always wanted to make a lot of money. And as I started making a lot of money, I realized, chasing money wasn't a purpose of mine. The sense of fulfillment of value that I add to my mentees and the people that I meet, that was more of a purpose. So I think it helps with your interaction with people, and it also, you know, help you close friendship that really are not genuine towards the alignment of where you see your life is directed. You know, there are certain people that I no longer associate with because it's just, they're not aligned with the purpose of where I'm trying to go. But I still talk to them, but they don't have that much time or energy that I used to give to them. I don't do that no more because I fully understand exactly what my purpose is in life.
Yes,
yeah.
and indeed. Any young person who is watching us today, this morning, and wants to understand the aspect of having a purpose in life, why should this matter to them?
I think it should matter to them because when you understand your purpose at an early age, you save yourself a lot of time when it comes to knowing exactly what you want. Because you meet the right connection, you have more people that generally want to help propel you towards that destination of whatever your success is. So the earlier you find your purpose, when I was 19 years old in America working as a garbage disposal boy, I always knew that I wanted to graduate college. At the time, that was my purpose. So when I used to work as a security officer, all my supervisor would tell me, hey man, you're going to graduate, you got 2 more years, you got 3 years, then you got 2 more years. And when I graduated, they all were happy for me. So I think when you understand what your purpose is at that point in time, and other people surrounding you know, and they're good people, they will help push you. They will try to keep you away from doing things that steer you away from your purpose. So if you're young and you're asking yourself, why should this matter? This should matter to you because you might be wasting time doing things that doesn't align to what God has for you. But if you know exactly, and the people around you know exactly what you want to do. At the time when I was 19, I wanted to be the first person in my family to graduate with a bachelor's degree. Everybody around me helped. And then after I was in college, I wanted to join the military. I joined, and then everybody told me, hey, you have leadership capability to become a leader in the military. That became my purpose, right?
Yes.
Everybody helped me. When I had a grand mal seizure and I was hospitalized, everybody in the military, my bosses, my supervisors, they all helped. So I think, really think about it and ask yourself, do I want to go through this life solo, or do I want the people around me to actually help me to get to where I want to go? And that should be the main question that each young individuals should be asking themselves, because you don't necessarily have to go solo when there are good people around you that can be able to help you.
From what you've said, it points to something that speaks of having support system, and not just a support system, the right support system to help you along the journey. You know, having a purpose, is it an assurance 100% that you will make better life choices?
I can guarantee you it's 100%. I can guarantee you it's 100% you will make better life choices, because from my life, I grew up in West Philly. I grew up around gangs. My school in the U.S., we had to go in and there was metal detector. We had shanks, knives, you know, people get stabbed, killed in school, right? This is happening in the U.S. So because I was surrounded by the right people, they shifted my perspective of how I view life. So I think because I'm the oldest of 5 children, and you know, being that oldest, being in the U.S., you have this thing in your back. You don't want to be a failure to your family, and so I think for me, I always had. I didn't grow up with my mom and dad, so I always had that. You know, like I had something to prove that I didn't want my life to become a failure in the U.S. So because I had a purpose and because I had people that really wanted me to succeed as a foreigner, it helped. It helped a lot. You know, when I was going to Virginia State, I wanted to go back to Philly and join, because you're young, you're 18, you want to join the guys, you know, you want to chase women and all these. And my mentors, it was telling me, no, stay in school. Don't go back to where you grew up. Sometimes it's okay to move away from where you grew up so you can have a different perspective in life.
Because there's also the dangers of the aspect of fitting, trying to fit in.
Trying to fit in. And that's a problem every young adult deals with. We all try to fit in, but as we get older, we learn that we want to fit in with the right people, right? So, but when you're younger, you don't care about fitting with the right people. You just want to be cool. You just want to be seen. You know, you want some of that attention that you didn't get from your mother or your father, from your friends, you know. So I think by knowing my purpose, which was I just wanted to graduate college, I had people that were helping me to accomplish that goal. And that really helped me to become who I am in life. Because even now, where I'm in life, I have other mentors and other people that keep me just straight on my purpose.
Indeed. Having it all, that phrase, what does it mean to you?
For me, I love my life. Retired the Army. I have my own business. We're skilling. We made over 5 million and I mean, we're made over 1 million in 5 years, which we're skilling to make $1 million in a year within the next 1 or 2 years. I have a beautiful girlfriend, Selena, Kenyan girl. I just came to visit, got me a beautiful girlfriend. I appreciate it. I have great friends like Moses and so many other individuals. Since I've been here in Kenya, I'm living in a beautiful apartment. I bought a land, I'm building my dream house. I get to go back to America and also build on what I have in America too. So I believe I have it all, and I have it all because of I knew what my purpose was. I have people that generally want to help me to become who I am. And also I have great love, at home, and I have peace. So I think at the end of the day, I don't really talk too much about money unless we're talking business, but I like to shift and tell people it's not necessarily about the amount of money. You have to ask yourself, what is success means to you? And if it's that money, go get it. But for me, I make enough money, I make good money, but it's more of that peace and being able to connect and do whatever I want at my disposal. Yeah. So.
Is it really about having it all, or is just the aspect of finding a balance of the things that matter to you?
Yes, I agree with you. I think it's finding a balance of the things that matter to you. When I was in my early 20s, I cared so much about money because I grew up in poverty. I grew up in West Africa village, right? But when I had money and I've experienced money and I've driven, nice cars, Corvette, all these different things, I realized life is more than just money. Life is more of a fulfillment and how you can be a person of value. So as in my early 30s, now is more of having that peace, having a successful business, being globally renowned. I can go in any country, I can talk, speak at schools, write books, make money online. So I think now is more of flexibility and freedom of location. That's having it all to me. I can live in any country in the world. I love that.
Indeed. When you look at the society today, do you think people chase success fast without finding their purpose?
Yes, I was one of them. I chased success fast. I was 27, making $30,000 US dollars a month. And again, like I said, I grew up in poverty. I was buying flashy cars. I was going to clubs, wasting money at clubs, spending $5,000, $10,000 a night. So I really was, for me, at 26, 27, all that matters to me was attention of women, attention of, just different people that didn't want to help me. But I think once I realized what my purpose is now, for me, is really being a person of respect in the society. Anywhere I go, any room I walk, any country I walk, people understand the value that I bring in that particular environment. So that's more meaningful to me than, just being out in the club and wasting money on cars.
Yeah. Would you say that happiness and fulfillment are byproducts of purpose, or are they separate, or are they separate goals for each and every person?
I think it's separate goals because happiness depends on who you are as a person. What was happiness to me at 26 is different than at 33, right? To me at 26, happiness was driving my Corvette in Atlanta, going to the club and enjoying. At 33 is being able to live. I've lived in 7 different countries just this year. At 33 is just having freedom of location, making money in dollars and spending money in other currency. That's happiness to me. So I think it depends on the person, and it depends also on their exposure. I highly suggest a lot of young people, you know, if you want to go get money, man, go get money. But I think do it early, because one of my biggest blessings I learned when I was still in my 20s. So I get to, you know, like now I make calculated mistake. But when you're, the earlier you are when you make mistake, the more you can bounce back. Because life, the most important thing is time.
Yes.
You don't get time back, but you can always make more money if you already have the skills and knowledge too. So I think make your mistake early if you're young, but understand that if it's a mistake, don't do it again.
Yes. In 30 seconds, your final word.
There is power in your purpose, right? For me, I grew up in West Africa. I grew up with no mother, no father. And I went to the U.S. and I made something out of it. And a lot of people said, why are you leaving to the U.S.? Why Kenya? I love Kenya because the culture, the environment, the people have embraced me. And I plan on being one of the most dominant entrepreneurs here in Kenya. So I strive every American that come here in Kenya, don't come here just for vacation, come here to invest in the country, because they're great people and they've been great people to me in the last 5 months. So that's what I would say.
Thank you so much. Your time is very much appreciated.
No problem. Thank you.
Lucini Donzo, who is a retired captain, a business coach and author, talking to us about the power of having a purpose and the art of having it all. I hope you have learned a thing or three. This conversation ends here, but stay with us. Entertainment Thursday continues. My name is Mike Megwe. Stay with us.
Welcome back, and Entertainment Thursday gets to continue right here on Good Morning Kenya. Thank you for staying with us. Now allow me to take you through an artful journey. Yes, I have with me artists. One is a semi-abstract wildlife artist, the other one is a fine arts artist, and they are here to just take us through their journey of artistry and how it came to be and what kind of art they do and all of that, you know, all that shebang. Yeah, that's what they're here to talk to us about. Kindly allow me to introduce to you Milena, who is a semi-abstract wildlife artist. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And then we also have Brian Mogoi, who is a fine arts artist. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have the two of you on board the show this morning. So let me begin with Milena. You are a semi-abstract wildlife artist. What does that mean?
It means that I don't paint it as realistically. I pick out the elements that interest me, and that's what creates my artwork.
Yeah.
So basically, just the elements that strike me.
Yeah.
So somebody looks at a painting, for example, like this one here.
You can just hold it.
I'll hold it up.
Yeah.
It's not, you know, you wouldn't say it's a realistic painting of a depiction of a zebra, but it's picked out the elements that someone can then see whatever they also choose to see.
Yeah.
So
I see a zebra that is, I don't know if it's eating something, but it's looking downward.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So it's just a portion of that. And,
Yeah.
and that's what caught my eye on that, because I normally take my own photographs from which I then work. And this was then sort of the section that interested me, that I found had some life to it that I wanted to then put onto canvas.
All right, so you take a picture of
Yes.
whatever it is, mainly wildlife.
Mainly wildlife,
You take a picture of the wildlife and then you sit down and decide the part of the picture that is striking you the
that
most.
strikes me, and it's more an instinctive thing. I don't really think that much about it. Also with colors and so on, it's just it's playing around, feeling it. It's sort of it's something that you look at something and think, oh, that could work. Let me just figure out, test it, try and see how I can get it to what I see in my head to be on canvas.
Okay. So how different is your artwork from what she does, Brad?
Mine, I try to paint it as realistically as possible, the way I see it, how I see it. The one different thing that is really different is how realistic it is, basically. So for her is more of intuition, but for me is just the way I see it, and that's how I paint it.
Yeah.
I'll
so just how it looks?
Just how it looks.
That's
what
it.
I'll give you an example.
Okay.
So we see the same zebra, but realistic as possible as it can get. That's the difference between Milena and me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's quite the
difference.
We can have the two of them.
Yes.
You know,
It's quite the
we can get to look at the two of them. There we have it. So one is semi-abstract, the other one is fine art.
Fine art.
The other one is fine art. All right, amazing. Now we totally understand the difference between the two types of artwork. Now, just to get to understand your journey, maybe where did this all begin from? Or rather, my question is, when exactly did art strike you?
Well, for me, it began in primary school. I think I was in primary 4 or primary 3. I can't really remember. There were artists who were commissioned to paint the map of Africa on a wall.
Yeah.
And each day you could see the progression of how the map would turn out to be. And I found it to be interesting. It's like magic. So one day a wall is white, the next day it has some brown in it, the next day it has some green. And by 1 week, you'd actually see the map of Africa. I saw it very interesting. And I think from that day on, I said, I would really love to do something like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So back in primary school.
Back in primary
just
school.
That, you know, you
Just
visualizing, like being able to see that.
Yes. Coming to life.
Something in you.
Struck something in me.
Interesting.
Yes.
Where did that bug get you?
I think also in school, I can't remember. I always know I always did art. I did art A-levels as well. And it was always something that I wanted to do, to play around, to do art. And then I went on to study silversmithing, which was more technical, a craft. Went away from painting, and then 15 years later met Adrian Duma, who then brought me back to painting.
You took, if we can call it that, you took a hiatus from painting for a whole 15 years.
Yes.
And then you came back to it.
And then I came back to it.
Oh, so it never leaves you, because they say that practice makes perfect. So if you're not doing it,
you get back into it relatively quickly.
Yeah. Do you think someone can learn their way into being artist? Like for someone who's never had the interest of drawing or painting or, you know, whichever kind of artwork, and then all of a sudden I just decide from today I would want to learn and get into it. Would I actually make it?
The short answer is yes, you can. Through training or through getting inspiration from something else. There are different forms of art. It's not only painting. There is silversmithing, like Milena. You know, there's something else.
That's called silversmithing.
Yeah, you play around with silver to produce artwork. Yes. There are also other forms of artwork, such as sculpture. So you may not have an interest in painting, but you have an interest in sculpture, creating models and nice sculptures. So yeah, you can be trained.
You can be trained.
You can be trained.
Writing is also an art form.
Writing is also an art form.
It is actually,
Yes.
yeah. Most people assume it's inborn. If you have it, you have it. If you don't, you may struggle.
I think if you have the interest, you will, and only then you will try it. Then it's something that's part of you. If there's no interest, then it's difficult. But that's with anything, I think, in life. If you're interested in it, you'll manage to make something of it. If it's something you really feel you want to do.
All right. Okay. So from primary school, now when did you now decide? Okay, this is the path I want to take.
So, from primary school, I knew I had the spark in primary school because we were being taught in art and crafts back then. I took it up in 2015 back. So I took a hiatus as well. For 4 years, I was in college, so I did not draw. And then I took it up in 2015. That's where I also met Adrian as well, and Duma. And he actually inspired me to paint once again. And that's where now my creativity now sparked from there. Yes.
All right. I want us to get into the specific artwork that you've brought along with you. Let's begin with that one.
This one?
Yeah,
Yes.
which is yours. Talk to me about that particular painting. Is it painting?
It is a
Don't
painting.
Mind my,
no,
my
definitely it's a
wordings.
painting.
All right,
yeah.
it's a painting. Let's go.
It's a painting. It's from a series of 12. A friend of mine wrote a children's book, and so she asked me to illustrate it. So it's one of those. So these are the 2 dictics, and I normally use in the background, I like to play around with the fluid art. So you'll see these sections here where the colors merge and so on. And then I combine it with whatever elements I want to pick out.
Yeah.
So basically this was, she had a book, it's called The 12 Days of Christmas Safari, because she's Kenyan but married to an American, and they were always moving around the world, and she wanted her children to remember where they actually come from the mother's side.
Yeah.
So she wrote this book with on the first day of Christmas, you've got a superb starling and 2 dictics and so on and so forth. So that's out of that series. That one, and actually this one as well, with the flamingos.
Oh.
So those were part of that.
All right, and how long did it take you to complete that one?
That's difficult to say, because I always work on quite a few pieces at the same time, because until it dries, and then also sometimes you get stuck, you don't know how you want to continue with it. So yes. So it's definitely, it can take, I think the whole series for the book was 12 paintings, took about 3 months.
All right. Okay, right now, allow me to hand you over, and we head straight to State House, Nairobi, where the president has the envoys, and he will be presenting their credentials to the envoys right now. All right, I'm sorry about that, not the envoy. He is meeting the athletics team, the Kenyan athletics team. There we have it on our screens, and we can just head straight over there and get to know what exactly is happening.
While the rest of us take our seats, allow me to invite His Excellency the Deputy President to join His Excellency the President on stage to receive the athletes. The rest of us may now take our seats. And I'll also invite the Presidential Escort Band to give us some music as we now welcome Team Tokyo, Team Kenya that represented us in Tokyo. Presidential Escort Band, we may proceed.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Followed by the technical bench, together with the coaches, and then they'll be swiftly followed by the athletes.
So good morning to you. My name is Daniel Wamen. We are live from State House, Nairobi, and this is where the team that represent the country at the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, Japan, are returning the flag that was presented to them ahead of the championship and leading the delegation that are being received by His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samuel Ruto, and the Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki, is the team manager, Kennedy Tanui, and these are the athletes, members of the team. And who you are looking at amongst others is Boniface Muresa, who was in the national in the 4x100 meter relay team as they make their way. Mary Mora, who was in the 800 meters team, and also in the 4x400 meter relay mixed team. And you could see the contingent is a mix of those as they make their way to meet the president. They are all lined up as they do that. Kenya at Tokyo 2025 collected a total of 11 medals comprising 7 gold, 2 silver and 2 bronze. An historic feat happened with the Kenyan women sweeping all the medals from the 800 meters all the way to the marathon. And there was also history in the making as Faith Kipyegon made it a 4th World Championship title in addition to the 3 Olympic gold medals she has, and also consider that she has won the 1,500 meters as an youth athlete and as a junior athlete, that is at under 18 and under 20 athlete. And that is the team captain, Julius Yago. He is there ready to present a flag to these athletes. That's a relay contingent. Remember, going through this is that I mentioned that there was also the double gold in the 5,000 meters and 10,000 meters by Beatrice Chebet. Faith Kipyegon, she is the one carrying the flag. The medalists are there. You can see Edmund Serem, who picked up a medal in the steeplechase. Emmanuel Wanyonyi, the lone man to have won a medal, and that was in the men's 800 meters. And remember, this is the president's breakfast with Team Kenya at Tokyo. Faith Kipyegon,
team captain Julius Yego, who is also leading there, and the medalists.
We shall now have the medalists being presented
Yego, the team captain, followed
in
by
order.
Edmond Serem, who won a bronze medal in the 3,000 steeplechase. We can clap for them. Raynon Kipkorir, bronze medal in the 1,500. Dorcas Ewoy, silver 1,500 steeplechase. Then Perez Chepchirchir, who won a gold in the marathon. Wapi makofi ya gold. We have Lillian Odira, who won 800 meters gold. That's Lillian Odira. Then we have Emmanuel Wanyonyi. Emmanuel Wanyonyi, who won the 800 meters gold. And the darling of the country, Faith Kipyegon, who won gold in 1,500 meters and 5,000 meters silver. Wapi makofi yao. And I'll now request that as His Excellency receives the flag, let's be all upstanding as we are now going to have the national anthem to be played. We'll request that His Excellency, the Deputy President, also remain on stage for the anthem. The anthem. take our seats. Let's take a hearty clap to welcome the team as we now request His Excellency to take his seat. And allow me to now call Mark Otieno, who is going to lead us in a prayer to open up this session. Mark Otieno, if you may kindly come to lead us in a prayer. Let's be upstanding for the prayer.
All right, let's bow our heads. Father, indeed, we just come before you this morning and we just want to say thank you. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. Thank you, Lord, that you've been with us. And now, Lord, we are back. And Father, Lord, you didn't put us to shame, Lord, and that you came back with so much victory, great Jehovah, Lord. We've seen your favor going before us, coming beside us, and now we are here, great Jehovah, just to celebrate all that you've done for us. In Jesus' name I do pray and believe. Amen.
Let us take our seats. Your Excellency, the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces. Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki. We have the CS, Honorable Salim Vuria, the Athletics Kenya President. We also have the team captain, PS is present, and all the athletes. Good morning. I need a heavier good morning. It's such a joyful day. Good morning. Good morning. Well, Your Excellency, to start us off, to just have a few remarks before we indulge in our sumptuous breakfast this morning, allow me to invite the team captain, Julius Yego, to just come and make some brief remarks before we proceed. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali for leading such a powerful delegation to Tokyo. Welcome.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, all protocol observed. Good morning. Sir, I'm privileged to have come back now with a team, which we did so well in Tokyo. You gave us the flag, we returned the flag, and with very good performance. Second in the world with 7 gold medals, 2 silver and 2 bronze. So it was a really good performance out there. We thank you for your support, sir. And we keep going. This team is very young. I think I was the oldest member of the team, together with Faith and Mweresa. And if you see the medalists, apart from Faith, the other athletes are very young. So it means the future of our athletics is very nice. And we really thank you for the support we've got. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Also to have the ladies represented, why don't we welcome Faith Kipyegon to come and just give us her experience and a few remarks. Karibu sana, Faith.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, the CS, all protocol of staff, good morning. Let me also take this opportunity to say thank you, Your Excellency, for this warm welcome back at home. It's so honored to be welcomed home after a very successful World Championship, where we did an amazing job. I will say we did extremely well compared to 2023 World Championship in Budapest. Where we had only 3 gold medals. So this time we came back home with 7 gold medals and silver medals and bronze medals. So as I stand here, I was not the deputy team captain to Tokyo, but I'm representing Beatrice Tebet, who is not there with us today because of what happened. She lost his father-in-law. We really say sorry to her and the entire family. So as assistant team captain, let me take this opportunity to thank the government of Kenya for the support we got while we were preparing for Tokyo. We say asante sana. Thank you to the ministry. Thank you to AK for really helping us to achieve this great milestone in our careers. Let me also take this opportunity to say a big thank you to Ambassador in Tokyo. Moile Moshira. Your Excellency, he did an amazing job to look for ugali for Wanyonyi. I don't think tungepata gold medal kama ingekuwa ya ugali. Malizie finish line. Tupate ya men pia kwa the other side of men. Because we did amazing as women. We came back home with 6 gold medals and 1 gold medal from men's side. So men, you have to pull your socks up. Let me also thank all the officials for helping us, the medic team, coaches, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Your Excellency, and we really do appreciate everything. Thank you so much.
Next, allow me to invite the Cabinet Secretary for Youth Affairs, Creative Economy and Sports, Honorable Salim Mvurya. Tumpigie makofi. Karibu sana, Waziri.
Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency the Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki, the PSs here present, PS Correctional Services, PS Sports, General 2A, President of AK, the captain of the team, other government officials, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Your Excellency, let me take this opportunity to say that we are greatly honored, and this morning is a very special moment for our country. It's a special moment for sports in our country. We were here, Your Excellency, when you gave the flag to this team, and they promised to return the flag with glory. And therefore today here we are in a moment of our national pride because Kenya performed extremely well, Your Excellency. I was there together with the chair of the Parliamentary Committee on Sports, and I can tell you, Your Excellency, it was very, very emotional. Very emotional when, you know, Faith and Chebet were leading the team. We all felt the Kenyan spirit. And therefore, Your Excellency, I also want to assure you that in terms of welfare, the ministry was able to take care of the welfare of the athletes, and will continue to do so. I remember, Your Excellency, you had given us directions on matters allowances, which we implemented, and will continue to support this team and all the talents in our country. I also want to assure you, Your Excellency, that our top athletes who won in Tokyo were tested by the Athletics Integrity Unit, and therefore that confirms that our team won with integrity and there will be no issues. Your Excellency, I also want to say that over the last few weeks, we have had a lot of discussions with the World Anti-Doping Agency. They had raised 35 issues of non-compliance. And right now, Your Excellency, I want to assure you that 30 of them have been resolved, and now we await their decision and the direction. Your Excellency, we will continue to make sure that we implement your vision of harnessing talents from the grassroots. And therefore, the investment in infrastructure will continue so that we are able to get the talents from the ground. And Your Excellency, through your leadership, the athletes and sportsmen and women of our country are no longer complaining about being left at the airport, about not having good accommodation. Those are now issues of the past. And through your leadership, Your Excellency, Kenya's profile in the world is highly respected, and we will continue to implement reforms to make sure that we hold on to that profile. So, Your Excellency, I don't want to say much. I want to take this opportunity at this moment to invite His Excellency, the Deputy President, to also make his remarks. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you.
Your Excellency, President William Ruto, the President of our country, and all the dignitaries present, athletes, and colleagues. I am very happy today to be part of this congregation to celebrate the tremendous success that our athletes have achieved and the honor they have brought to our nation. Nothing unites Kenya more than sports. Nothing profiles Kenya globally more than sports. And athletics has been our number one sport. We have received favor, glory, respect, dignity because of the hard work, the grit, the focus, and the discipline that our athletes have shown around the world over many years. I want to thank the team that has returned from Tokyo for sustaining our national dignity and our track record in athletics, and for proving to the world that our dominance in athletics is not temporal, is not time-bound, it is long-term, and we will sustain it for as long as Kenya exists. Your Excellency, allow me to say one other thing, because ideally these athletes want to listen from your guidance today, which is that the stature where our athletes have placed Kenya requires that we continue to collectively as a nation, and also specifically for our sports ministry, the Federation, Athletic Kenya, as well as individual athletes, we must continue to protect that stature, because great talent, great achievement comes with great responsibility. I therefore urge all of us to continue protecting the image of our country, and for the athletes out there who are aspiring to continue with this legacy, I pray that you will maintain integrity, hard work, focus, and protect the image of our country as a powerhouse in athletics, now and in the future, and forevermore. Mr. President, it is now my humble duty to request that you come and address this congregation. Wapi makofi ya rais jameni?
Good morning, everybody. Please, let's take our seats. Asanteni. I am pleased to welcome you back home after your historic performance at the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, Japan. You have to forgive me. This is a very emotional moment. I don't know why. And I must say congratulations to you people. Tuwapigie makofi hao. You carried our flag with pride and brought great honor to Kenya, once again proving that we are a nation of champions. It is not an easy feat to achieve. Out of 198 countries, Kenya finished second overall with 11 medals, 7 gold, 2 silver, and 2 bronze. To be the second best in the whole world out of 198 countries is no mean achievement. This is an achievement we celebrate with pride, but more importantly, one that we must emulate as a nation in every other thing that we do. Like our athletes, we do not settle for average. We aspire for excellence. Every race you run, every medal you win is a reminder that Kenya's destiny is not merely to participate, but to triumph. Our athletes remind us that excellence is not given. It is earned through sacrifice, discipline, hard work, and courage. The world expects Kenya to lead, not to follow. As you, our champions, have proven, greatness is our heritage. Mediocrity has no place in the Kenyan story. Just as you train for gold, Kenya must train for excellence in every field, in education, in health, in development, in innovation, and in leadership. Average does not raise a flag. Average does not unite a nation. Greatness and excellence does. You carry more than medals. You carry the proof that Kenya can be, and indeed are, a great nation. Before you left for these games, one evening here, you shared with me some of your concerns and requests. I pledged that I will consider the issues you had raised with me, and among the immediate actions that we have taken was to ensure that your foreign allowances were enhanced and fully paid as you traveled. I think you can confirm that. The commitment I made to you was already fulfilled by the ministry. Additionally, in recognition of your heroic efforts, a total of Kenya shillings 27 million has already been disbursed to the medalists. 3 million for each gold medalist, 2 million for each silver, and 1 million for each bronze medalist, in line with my directive when you left here. You also asked me to consider the matter of affordable housing for medalists as extended to Harambee Stars after the CHAN. I want to confirm again that just like we did for the CHAN Harambee Stars sportsmen and women, the 7 medalists will also benefit the way the others did. Government of Kenya, we are going to pay for half of a house of your choice. So you choose the house, we pay for you half, you pay the other half. And if you don't have money to pay the other half, and I know you do, we are going to extend, like we are going to do for all other Kenyans, a soft loan that will enable you to pay between about 5,000 shillings every month for a house that you will end up owning. And because we have already paid half, you will be paying probably about 2,500 or thereabout. So the 7 good people, unlucky for men, 7 ladies and 1 man, you will become the beneficiaries as your colleagues did in CHAN. And let me set the record straight. I know there are some who, because of ignorance, believe that we are dishing out affordable houses. There is no affordable house that is going to be given to anybody without being paid for. When we say that we are going to make affordable house available to anybody, including our athletes here, it means the government of Kenya is going to pay, because affordable housing is under a fund that must strictly adhere to the rules that govern affordable housing in the nation. And therefore, there is no house that's going to be dished out to anybody for whatever consideration. Every house will be paid for, either by individuals or by the state, as in the case I have mentioned. You have once again inspired Kenyans, especially the young people, and reminded the world that ours is a nation rich in talent, discipline, and resilience. You are not just athletes, you are role models, ambassadors of Kenya, and torchbearers of our national pride. As we celebrate your victories, let us also remember that discipline, resilience, and unity are the true gold medals that inspire every Kenyan. And let me say this, that, this morning, when I received this team, I really felt that in our nation, it is clear that Kenya is not made for the average. We are not fashioned. Our DNA as a nation is not for the usual and the ordinary and the average. Our DNA as a nation is for excellence. And we are not meant for the third world. Kenya is not. Kenya's DNA is not for the third world. We are in the third world by mistake. We are in the third world by default, and we must correct it. We must correct it. And that is why I am telling every Kenyan, if you had any doubt in your mind about the DNA of our nation, look at the performance of this team. The performance of this team, out of 198 nations of the world, we are the second best after the United States. That tells you that is the league we play in, the League of Champions, the League of Excellence. That is where Kenya belongs. And it is our collective mission. It is our responsibility as leaders. It is my responsibility as the president of this country to lead from the front. Just the same way what we have done in the last 3 years. We have transformed our agriculture. Today, we are producing more maize, more tea, more coffee. We are doing better in sugarcane. We have transformed our education, stabilized our university funding. We now have hired close to 100,000 teachers. Our education system is now stable. We have rolled out affordable housing across Kenya, markets and hostels. We have stabilized our economy. Where others thought Kenya was going to default, we've done the opposite. Kenya has actually climbed up the ladder. Our economy is now the 6th largest economy in Africa. We've dealt with inflation. We've managed our exchange rate. We've managed our interest rates. We're now moving in the right direction. In fact, even our credit rating has improved. We have rolled out universal health coverage. In other words, we have set the base for us to get to the next level. Now, good people, citizens of Kenya, it is time for us now to move the country to the next level. What we have done is good, but it is not enough. We've just set the base. That is just the base. We need to now up our game and make our country truly great, because that is what Kenya is designed for. That is the metal we are made of. That is the DNA of Kenya, to be excellent. So this morning is a clear testimony to me that this is a great nation. It is up to us as leaders to do what we must and to rally the support, the goodwill of every citizen of Kenya for us to move our country to the next level. And therefore, good people, on behalf of a grateful nation, I say congratulations to you, congratulations Team Kenya, and welcome back home. Karibuni sana. Let me conclude by saying the following. Because we have seen what, it's been very interesting for me the last few days. I went to one university on was it Tuesday? Yeah, on Tuesday. I went to Uma University in Kajiado. And it was very interesting to me that a Muslim-based university, the vice-chancellor was a lady. It is no small achievement. Yesterday, I went to the showground for the Nairobi International Show and Trade Fair. The chair of ASK, the national chair, is also a lady. And then again this morning, we come to this function, and 6 out of 7 medalists are ladies. I am beginning to confirm that what men can do, ladies can do better. And I know we are in the process of hiring the chairperson of our Public Service Commission. If I were asked for recommendation, I would recommend that a lady be hired. I think they will do a great job. But having said that, and in support of our sportsmen and women in Kenya, I have discussed with our disciplined forces or services, disciplined services, both our KDF and our National Police Service, and we have agreed that a total of 500 sportsmen will be hired into our disciplined services. To provide them a base where they can get the necessary equipment, the necessary support for them to continue raising the standard of sports in our country. I have discussed with CDF, and in the recruitment that is going on now, 200 sportsmen and women will be hired into the military. And I have also discussed with the Inspector General of Police, and he has also confirmed to me that 150 sportsmen and women will be hired into the NPS. I will be discussing with the other discipline forces, prisons, KWS. I will also be discussing with the NYS so that we can carry more sportsmen and women into these disciplined agencies so that they can get the relevant training for them to be supportive and to be supported in excelling in their talents. I also must commend the ministry for working with WADA. Kenya is a great sporting nation, and we do not want our sportsmen and women to be adulterated in any manner, for whatever reason, by anybody. And we will do whatever it takes. And my instructions, Waziri, is that we reorganize ADAC properly, inject professionalism, make sure you work with best practice, best international standards, so that we can continue sports in Kenya with the integrity that it deserves. So you and your team, Waziri, at the ministry, make sure that as we support our employees, our sportsmen and women, as we support them, we also make sure that characters who have no good intention do not get into the way of the talents of our young people as they pursue excellence in whatever it is, from football to volleyball, ball games, let me say, to all the other, to athletics and all the other games in between. So, asanteni sana, my very best wishes. You can count on the government of Kenya, your government, and you can count on my very personal attention on this matter and on making sure that we succeed. I also want to let you know that as I promised when I came into office, the sports fund, I did say that it was not going to be used for any other purpose because it had been made a free-for-all fund where anybody who was looking for some money to do something went to sports fund. We have now said that sports fund is sacrosanct just for our sportsmen and women, to develop the infrastructure for them, provide them with incentives, provide them with support, and make sure that Kenya continues to shine and to be the champions and to pursue excellence as we have seen in the past, now, and going into the future. Asanteni sana, and God bless you. Karibuni sana.
Just to reminisce and remember those highlights that put Kenya on the map of glory in terms of being second in that Tokyo Olympics.
So that has those were the remarks by His Excellency the President, Dr. William Ruto, including, and reiterating that Kenya's fight against doping must stay on course, because the World Anti-Doping Agency this year had a full council meeting, and Kenya was one of the countries that was listed as not being code compliant after an audit that was conducted last year, and they have said that they must ensure that water compliance is retained. You're watching now. That's the 10,000 meters gold, the 1,500 meters gold won by Faith Kipyegon, who was the world champion, a fourth world title for her.
Just believe I'm a silver medalist, my first championship, and I'm going home with this.
And the crowd will always be able to say they were there on the night that two world record holders
the double
went toe-to-toe and side by side.
Beatrice Chebet. We also had Lilian Odira winning that, and that's a video summarizing all that. Reynold Cheriot, 1,500 meters bronze medalist.
Edmond Serem, if you come this way so that you can receive your check. Na tuwapigie makofi tafadhali. And in line with His Excellency's promise, Edmond Serem, they're getting 1 million Kenyan shillings. Makofi kwa. Next, the check is to Reynold
Kipkorir, who won a bronze medal in the 1500 meters. Another 1 million shillings, Reynon Kipkorir. Tumpigie makofi akija kupokea haki yake kulingana na ahadi ya Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Daktari William Samoei Ruto. Clap for him. Next we have Dorcas Ewoi, silver medalist at 1500 meters. Dorcas Ewoi. And for her, it's a whooping 2 million Kenyan shillings. All silver. Next, we have Faith Cherotich. And this is a gold medalist with 3 million Kenyan shillings to herself. That's 3,000 meters steeplechase, Faith Cherotich. Followed by Perez Chepchirchir, who won a gold medal in the marathon. Perez Chepchirchir, gold medal in the marathon. Also gets herself 3 million shillings. Next is also a gold medalist, Lilian Odira, 800 meters. Makofi ya Lilian Odira, 800 meters. Followed by Emmanuel Wanyonyi, who's a gold medalist, 800 meters. Emmanuel Wanyonyi, 800 meters, gold medalist. Makofi yake yakienda tafadhali. And next we have Faith Kipyegon, and this one requires a very, very hearty clap because she has a gold medal, 1,500 meters, and a silver in 5,000 meters. So for her, it's a whooping 5 million Kenyan shillings. Wonderful. Faith, if you can face forward for the photo. There you go. And Faith, I'll request that you remain there to receive on behalf of Beatrice Chebet, who is not able to make it today. And for Beatrice, she also won the 10,000 and 5,000 gold. That's a double gold. So she has a 6 million shilling check right there. On behalf of Beatrice Chebet, Faith Kipyegon receives it. I'll request that we all now just proceed on stage to take a picture with His Excellency. With your And for the rest of the athletes, don't worry, we have a photo session at the end after we've had breakfast. I think we've kept you on a hungry stomach long enough. So we'll have breakfast, and after that, we shall proceed to do the photo session at the end after we are done with this. But this is just for the medalists as we now progress to have breakfast after this. And let's just clap for them one more time. Those are the athletes that put us in second position. Thank you, Your Excellency. We shall now take our seats as breakfast is now served.
And
for the rest
that
of the
has been the presentation of the cash awards to the medalists from the World Athletics Championships that took place in Tokyo, Japan. A total of 11 medals won, 27 million shillings handed out as His Excellency the President. But a few things to note is the opportunities that have been given to the athletes, 500 of them with the discipline services, ensuring that the Anti-Doping Agency of Kenya remains code compliant to the World Anti-Doping Agency, and also making sure that Kenya stays up there. To use these words, Kenya is not fashioned for the average. Well, time for the athletes now to have their breakfast, and remember, we'll be giving you the full highlights of today's ceremony in our bulletins. On behalf of the team that put this together, I want to say asante sana to you, the viewer. Thank you for being with us. My name is Daniel Wahome. Back to Broadcasting House.
And there we have it. That was the president receiving the national Kenyan athletics team in a State House, and we have gotten to witness them getting their token of appreciation for the great work that they got to do in the World Championships in Tokyo, whereby they became position 2 in the entire world. So that was very much needed, and congratulations to them one more time. They are walking back home as millionaires, which is a good thing to see for our sports personality, just them being appreciated for the work that they do in putting Kenya in the map. Now, allow us to get back to the interview that we had already begun earlier on, and I was talking to artists. One is a semi-abstract wildlife artist, and the other one is a fine arts artist. We had already started off the interview, and we were getting into the nitty-gritties of the drawings and the paintings that they have come with. And I want us now, Brian, to speak about this particular piece, the one with the lioness and her cub.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this piece is a series called A Mother's Love.
Mm-hmm.
It's paintings of 4 paintings. One is a lion, the other one is a zebra, the other one is a gazelle, and the other one is a rhino.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, it shows how, in as much as they're animals, they show love to their young ones, mm-hmm. and the protective nature of the animals, mm-hmm. with their cubs, mm-hmm. and with their young ones. So it just shows the mother's love through wildlife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. How about this?
This is a series called Heat of the Day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a series of 4 paintings as well. So this is a buffalo, shows you afternoon stroll with the heat of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. And you know, maybe just to get to know what really inspires, you know, your paintings, your artwork. What inspires it generally? For you, I believe it's wildlife.
Yes, for me, definitely wildlife.
Wildlife, but if you can just get into it, why specifically wildlife and not anything else?
I think it started earlier. My father always loved to go out and be on safari, so he always dragged me with him. So from age 2 or 3, I was out, and I realized that we always, as human beings, have the feeling our world is so big, but if you go out there, there's so much more and so much we don't understand, and we're always looking at them, they're looking at us as well. So that's sort of, in most of my paintings, you'll see that there's eyes,
mm-hmm.
because they're, as much as we watch our outside world, we're also being watched, and I think that's sort of the the thread that goes through my artwork, and just to also showcase how much is there for everybody, how much beauty is out there, and how important it would be also to preserve it for the future generations. And I think that's sort of where I come from.
Yeah. Would you say that art is appreciated?
Yes, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Feel like people embracing it like they should.
And I think also it makes people find a way to relate to something that might be out of their daily lives. So through an artwork, or through an art piece of wildlife, you then have a link to another world outside of your own daily routine. So I think that does.
Yeah. I'll pose the same question to you, Brian. I don't know if you were brought up in Kenya.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So for most of us who were brought up here, most of the times when the teacher would ask, or even our parents, what would you want to be when you grow up, you rarely had anyone saying they would want to become, you know, artists, they would love to draw, they would love to paint, because the norm that was, you know, pushed for was these other jobs, you know, become a doctor, become a lawyer, become a pilot, become a teacher, and that's like the main career paths that most of us were programmed to believe those are the professions that actually are successful. So from your point of view, would you say that was easier for you, you know, to get into this as a career, and would you say it's appreciated in the country?
Well, it is appreciated in the country. More and more people are beginning to actually appreciate art and buy the artwork from Kenyan artists and also other artists as well. When I have an interesting story, because when I was in primary school, my mom used to get really, really mad that I used to draw more than do the homework. And it really put me in a lot of trouble also with my dad as well. So this idea of art not being a successful career is a false one in this day and age.
It's outdated.
It's outdated in this day and age because, again, we have social media. You can actually market your work through social media, things like that.
Yeah.
So it's actually a valid pathway of a career.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, we need to wind up with the interview, probably for someone who's seen your work and would love to maybe reach you in one way or the other for a piece. How would they get you, you know, your social media handles?
Yeah, so I'm on TikTok and I'm also on Instagram. So it's Mogoi Brian _.
All right.
Yeah.
Milena?
Right, I'm also on Instagram, so it's at Milena Silva Art. And then I've got a website, which is www.milenasilvaart.me. So through both of those channels, you can reach me.
Yeah, and just to, out of curiosity, just to get to know maybe how much do they cost, the artworks that you've come with probably, or you can just give us a range of how much they play around.
Okay. So for these pieces, they're roughly the same size to go from 50 to 60,000.
Okay.
Yes.
For this size.
Yes, for this size.
50 to 60,000. All right, Milena.
Yes. And well, mine, most of my pieces are a lot larger, so these are actually very small pieces. These would go for around 22,000, and then the range goes up to, I normally paint 1 meter by 1 meter 50. Those are then at around 130.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Art does pay. So if you are a young person who's just getting into that space, you know, whereby you know this is what you were meant to do and that's the career path you want to choose, yes, it does pay. It does pay. Thank you so very much for joining us for our share today. It was a pleasure having you on board. And yeah, we hope to see more of your work out here.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
Okay, this is where we end this particular conversation. Thank you so very much for staying with us. Right now, I want us to officially get into music non-stop with our DJ, and then we'll come back to wind up. So Cosmic the DJ, take it away. All right, and that is all the time we had this morning on Entertainment Thursday. Many thanks to each and every one of you who started off with us early in the wee hours of the morning at around 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. And to this point in time, we want to say thank you. Do enjoy the rest of your viewing. We'll see you next Thursday, same time and place. Vivian Dego is my name, and I was here alongside Cosmic the DJ and Mike Miguel.